Alright, what we got here is same test I made last night. I'm going to make it again. I'm going to try to go through this a little bit differently for Bill. Basically, you just basically want to set up the, it's off now. I'm going to plug it in. Unplug this saber saw. There we go. Get it out of the way. Now we'll plug in the tester. Right there. Make sure it's, yep, it's hooked up. Okay. Alright, let me get this up on my phone. I gotta find it first. It's in a different spot then. Let's see. Downloads. That ain't it. There it is, right there. Downloads. Alright. Alright, there's the Coletronics tube data. I'm going to show you that on my phone so you can see that's what it is. This is what I'm going by. I copied enough to where I could put it on my tester for these tubes. You'll see 6AL5 is one listed there. That's the one you have, Bill, and you asked me about. There's the settings for it from the Coletronics book. You can check your own if you want. But I'm going to flash those on the screen too. I think I'll probably put it up there in a permanent format. So we'll see. So let's see what we got. Alright, so what we got to do is set the numbers up. For a 6AL5, 1 and 4 should show short, okay? That's what's in parentheses. So A is 1. That is set on 1 now. B is 6.3. That is 6.3. C is 40. 40. Up is 2. Down is 3. Alright, that should do it. Now we need to put the tube in there if I can find it. I think right there it is. Yeah, it goes in that socket right there. It's just a little bitty tube there. All it is. It's a little rectifier tube, I believe. There's 2 tests. Like I said, there's 2 diodes in there. Alright, so what we want to do first is turn it on, let it warm up. We'll get the line adjust set correctly, let it warm up first, and I'll try not to forget to do that this time. I really miss my printer. I tell you what, that would be so much easier with a printer instead of having to look on the phone for everything. Line is pretty close there. I'll go ahead and bump it up a hair there. That's about right there. Alright, that should be it. Now for shorts, the instructions say to move each lever that is in the center position up. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go through them one at a time because that's what you got to do. So you're going to see the first one is 1, and that is a short. It's supposed to be a short. It's got those in parentheses. So 1, the next one is 4, also a short. That is in parentheses. That's supposed to be that way. So the next bunch of them should not show short. So we'll go with 5, no short. 6, no short. 7, no short. 8, no short. 9, no short. And 10, no short. Now you can see this tube is, as far as shorts is concerned, it is proper. Okay? It's still on the line, so we're going to not worry about that. We're going to press the value for the emissions. And look at there. We're between 80 and 90. So about 85. Okay, that's a dual section tube. Like I said, it's a dual triode. Or dual diode, I think. I think it's just a rectifier. Because it's in my VTVM. I think that's what rectifies the AC coming in. So for the second short, I'm going to turn these back like that, and I'm going to leave it on because nothing's wrong. The second one is same settings for all the way up to on C. That's the same. Then we go with 7 up and 3 down. 7 up and 3 down. Okay? That's what we got. Now this time 4 and 5 should show short. So that's a little bit different this time. It makes a difference on how these things are set up. So we're going to do that again. No short. No short. 4 should produce a short. It does. 5 a short. Yes, it does. 6 no short. 7's already up. So 8 no short. 9 no short. And 10 no short. Alright, so now we have our line test is drifting a little bit, our line voltage. I have the strangest line voltage here. It goes up and down pretty much. So it's not the tester, it's my line voltage. So, alright, we got it on the, well, it's going back up again. Alright, there you go, now it's on. Let's test her again. Now this diode is not quite as strong as the other one. It only tests about 78, 77, 78, somewhere around in there. So, but it is, the tube is good. There's no shorts in it. It tests good. There is no gas test for this tube. And that's pretty much it, Bill. I don't know how else to explain it. See if I got the 6C4. Now I didn't get to test this one last night because I must have forgot it, but I have a 6C4. I'm going to turn this off again, take this out, and yes, that tube is warm. Not hot, but warm. 6C4, I can't remember which one this was. 6X4, that's a rectifier, I think. Let's see if I can find a 6C4. No, that's not it. That's the one I just tested. AU6. I believe this is it. Yep, 6C4. Alright. Now let's set this up for the 6C4. Lay the tube right there. And see what we got to set it up as. I'm going to leave everything like it is and just readjust it. 6C4. Short is 4. The A should be on 4. On 4. B is 6.3. That's right. C is 66. So let's get that up to 60. 246. I think that's close. Alright, 66. And up should be 1 and 5. 1, 5. And down is 3. 2 and 3. Alright. Now that should set it up for the test. Now this is that the same one, I think. Yep. Alright, that's in there. Now let's turn it on. And line test is, or the line voltage is pretty good. We'll let it warm up a little bit, and then we'll test for shorts. Now again, what was the number? Was it number 4 is shorted? 4, yeah. 4 should show short. But we're going to go from 1, or the first one that's in the center, which is 2. We're going to test that first. No shorts. 4 should show short. It does. 6 is next. No short. 7 had a flash, but no short. 8, no short. 9, no short. And 10, no short. And we're still good on our line voltage, so we're going to test it. And we're about 65. And it might be 64. Pretty close there. So that's a good tube. It's not as good as the other ones, but yeah, it's good. So we're happy about that. There's only one test for the 6C4. Yeah, one test. And there is a gas test. Now for the gas test, you're supposed to put the number in parentheses, which is a 6, down whichever the next position is. If it was up, then you would put it in the middle. But in our case, 6 is in the middle, so down is where it goes, and we test again. This time the tester should go this way, and it does. It is good. So that is all you have to do for testing the tubes. Testing the tubes are easy with this tester. I like the new test procedure. It's easy to use. And Bill, I don't know how I'm ever going to convince you that Coletronics book is right, but you may just have to take my word for it. It is right. Again, I sent you an email with something about the test that you did for Ron, and if you rewatch it, you'll notice you did mess up the settings on the tube, on the switches. So it called for 3 and 4 to be, I think, up, and you only set 3 up, I think. Whichever way it was, I don't recall now. So all these tubes in here that I tested yesterday are good. Like I said, one tested weak. The one of the 6AU5s, I think, 6AU6, whatever it was. But they were good. Other than that, I didn't retest the 1626 or anything like that. We did that the other day, and that was using the new data, same as is on the Coletronics. So I just wanted to make this short video, hopefully short. You guys know how that works, and hopefully I can get this through to you, Bill, that it does work and it is good. And I sent you another email that said with the official night version of, or actually I didn't send you an email, I wrote it out from the instructions that this new test is the one that's supposed to be followed, and the new data is supposed to be used. It's to be trusted more so than what's on your old roll chart, okay? Now if you had a 600A or newer, that wouldn't apply because it's the same data. But the 600, anything older than the 600, has the old type data, and that's not to be used, okay? That's pretty much all I know to tell you about that. And like I said, we'll go ahead and set this down. I'm a little bit anal about stuff like that. I like to set it back to 0, and we'll set this down to 1, and that's okay. Everything's set. But I'm looking, Bill, if you got any ideas on how to mount this. I kind of like to have it set so it was set up like this, and you could, you know, basically like that, maybe, or something, so it would be easier to video and see. I did an experiment, like I said, with my drawers here. It will fit, but it's just a little bit tall for the drawers. So I have one deep drawer on this side. I could put it down in there, but it's all the way down at the bottom, and I really don't want to do that. So I now have a text from my daughter I will have to take. I'm not going to bring this out too much longer. I'm just going to say you guys have a great evening. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.